Okay, let's try something a bit different. I'm actually studying a different artist today called Zazami D, and um, like the way he draws the body is actually kind of different from like what I've seen so far. Hey, hello, a person. Hello, Rika. Yeah, so like let's see how it goes.
Hello.
I feel like the poses that Zazami uses should be like a little more common. Like these are poses that if I'm not gonna draw something like in the real world that I'm actually gonna use. So I think maybe these poses are perfect. Anyways, so I guess in just the standard procedure of using like an oval for like the upper kind of a round shape for the upper body. Wait, actually I don't really know how the hands are placed. Maybe something like this. Yeah, actually today I was so tired that I actually slept again um this afternoon. I slept for like 40 minutes and I felt a lot better afterward. So that's great. Oh yeah, I also just like privated a lot of like old streams because I feel like just leaving them up doesn't like leaving old streams up don't really do anything. And like it's because I feel like a lot of people are not going to rewatch an old stream as opposed to an old video. And like leaving them up just kind of opens the door to like people digging through super old footage just to find like a tiny piece of information about a person. So like I think what I'm gonna do is to just periodically private my old videos. Like it's not gonna be recent videos. They're gonna be like at least a month old or like 3 weeks old. Yeah, I think maybe I'm doing this way too quickly. Okay. Yeah, because the way this artist draws, like he draws the flesh just very plump as opposed to like just focusing on the anatomy. So maybe I should like focus on the movements at first. Right, sort of like this. Yeah, maybe I should ignore the flesh for the moment and to just kind of focus on the structure a little bit. Hey, hello, Mince Mush. Oh yeah, also for the Discord server, I've actually decided
Hello.
to just keep people who are underage separate in a separate channel. I think that's what I'm gonna do because like this wasn't really a problem back when I was still using Discord, but I guess nowadays there is just a lot of controversies about Discord because like of all these like adults trying to do inappropriate stuff with like kids on Discord. And like most of the time it's not even kids, it's just teenagers who are underage. So like I feel like the best way to avoid this kind of problem is to just keep both groups separate. So like I would just like give people who are underage a separate role and like yeah, like this way adults and like teenager are just never gonna interact with each other. I feel like that's a good solution. Yeah, like I can already tell that the that this way of drawing the body is just completely different from what I was previously doing. But I guess it's also good to just be familiar with different styles, I guess. Oh, but hey, hello, Big Z Draws. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Okay,
Hey,
although I
love your art so
think
much. I subbed. I am here almost live stream.
yeah, I think I should like turn it a little bit like this. So I think what I kind of want to do, like maybe like both groups should be able to see each other's channels, but they just won't be able to interact. I think maybe that's a good solution. But I guess the problem is also that um, I don't I don't really wanna like restrict what people are gonna post. So like maybe I can just create a separate channel for stuff that are not safe for work. And I guess maybe these channels are just that people who are underage are just not able to see. Oh yeah, the body is also just slightly inclined towards this side. This is something I didn't notice. Okay, so actually the head, like the way it goes is kind of like this. Okay. Like I think maybe it's okay for people to share a channel, but yeah, I'm like I think the underaged role is just gonna prevent them from like seeing channels that are not safe for work. But I don't even know if I even want to create not safe for work channels. I think they're just normal channels. Oh yeah, also it's just so code that the prof literally just made classes online instead. Like it's minus 20 Celsius outside. So but so yeah, I guess I understand, but the sad thing is that not every prof is doing this. Like there I still have to go to class tomorrow because the prof didn't cancel the classes. So like that's I guess that's not great. Oh yeah, I think the best way to draw tilted head is actually to just turn the head until it's straight. This way I will be able to like draw these this face is just fine. Like serious though, I'm kind of interested in knowing how the other Discord servers handle this problem of like in a server where there are like both adults and kids. Like I know that a lot of channels just make it so that anyone who's underage gets banned immediately. so that the server is exclusively 18 plus, and like the server doesn't even have to be like just fully not safe for work. I guess it's just to avoid any problem when it comes to that. Also, something that's pretty weird is that in my YouTube analytics, I see that I actually see that 100% of my viewers are like above 18, with like almost 75% of people who are between 18 and 24. So I'm not sure how that happens, because clearly there are people who are underage who watch my videos. But like honestly, I don't intend on this channel or like the server being family friendly or anything like that. I guess it's not really for like it's not intended to be towards kids. Oh yeah, I almost forgot what I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, actually today I watched a video about how like the way our brain see things is essentially just controlled hallucination. Like the brain constantly adjusts itself based on like outside stimuli, and like just constantly adjust its guesses, and like what we're seeing is actually not the real world, but just what the brain kind of thinks the real world should be like. And it's actually kind of similar to how AI, how large language models learn stuff. So, which is kind of interesting, because like a lot of time I just like I have always assumed that our eyes just see, like we just see the world for what it is. But actually that is not true. We don't see the world. We don't really know what the real world is like. Like what we are seeing is actually our brain's guess on what the real world is like. So it's essentially just controlled hallucination, which is kind of mind blowing, because there could be like other ways of seeing the world, like just a lot of other stimuli that our brain just haven't really picked up on. Yeah, but basically what we're seeing is actually not the real world. So like this actually kind of makes me hopeful about a lot of things, because like I am actually just very scared of death, because I like for me it just makes sense that our consciousness is in the brain, and once we die we're just like, it's just gone. But like maybe it's not as simple. Like I'm not religious or anything, but like it could be that the reality is not as simple as just what what we think is gonna happen, or like just how we perceive the world in general. The reality could be just a lot more complex. Oh yeah, I'm also happy that now that I have, like yesterday someone also asked me the same questions about like um for how long I've been drawing. And yeah, I guess I'm kind of glad that I added the answer to all these common questions in the comment, because actually yesterday I just redirected them to like my description so that I don't have to just constantly repeat myself, I guess. Oh yeah, also today it just feels like everything kind of passed so quickly. Oh yeah, I don't like adding friends on Steam, because like I've noticed that when my Steam friends are playing games, I can see what games they are playing, which in turn made me realize that they can also see what games I am playing. And like the game I'm playing the most is VTube Studio, because I'm using VTube Studio to stream, to like make my VTuber avatar animate itself. So I actually don't like that. Maybe I'm just gonna remove all my friends. Oh yeah, it's also pretty like weird to see like a girl approaching a guy in real life, in like real time, because I was in like today I was like in a call with my team for a group project, and like I actually didn't know the other two team members. I just joined like a group of a guy I know, and like other two the other two team members are like two girls, and just one of them just seemed to be really interested in him, and like she was asking for, and like that's the whole reason why I even brought up Steam, like that just reminds me of Steam because like she wanted to add him on Steam, and like I could just tell she clearly wants to get closer to him. But anyway, that's how I got that's how I even remembered about Steam. But that also reminds me I should probably unfriend like everyone I've added on Steam so that they can't see that I'm using VTube Studio like every day at the same time. I feel like people can pretty I feel like that would like I don't want to dox myself, and I feel like if like someone could theoretically just correlate my stream time, like the time I go live with like when I play VTube Studio, to like kind of find out my real identity. I feel like that's kind of a danger. So yeah. Oh yeah, also I started my stream relatively early today. I feel like usually I always start at around like almost 10. Actually, I don't know about my own schedule. I feel like sometimes I start early, sometimes I start late. I guess like one of the reason why I am kind of late is because like even now it still makes me kind of anxious. Like I mean it's not as bad as before, but I guess every time I go live, I still just get a little bit anxious. And so I just can't help but want to kind of delay it. Kind of delay it until I'm ready. Oh, actually, did the TTS program work today? I think I haven't heard a single TTS line. Just gonna do a quick test to see if it... Just gonna see if it even works. But yeah, like today's drawing is kind of different. Damn, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just gonna send a message on my streamer bot. Test. I don't know why, but like somehow I just can't. I still don't really trust that it's working properly, and I have to check all the time.
Fast.
Okay, it's working. Perfect. Oh yeah, I also have to save my work. Oh yeah, I actually like the switch I'm using right now. I'm currently using the Cherry Aqua switch, which as far as I can tell is not like is not really like an official, like I don't know if Cherry actually produces these kind of switches, but Yeah, these are great because I've gotten like these brown switches before, and I guess I didn't really like them. But um, I also like blue switches, but like blue switches are way too hard. Like they actually require so much force to. Hold on, I'm gonna measure the head. Yeah, like blue switches require so much force to activate that it's it's kind of making my pinky hurt. So, like, I feel like this switch makes just enough noise, but is not is not like too hard. So I can still press it just fine. I feel like so this is actually perfect for me. And this actually helps me solve one problem that I just one problem that I don't really like when it comes to streaming. And when I watch other people's streams, and like that is when they just don't talk for a very long time, and they also don't have music. I mean, I don't really like music that much. Like I actually don't like that much when streamers put music in the background. Like I would rather just put my own music or have no music at all. Like because sometimes I also just play games while I watch a live stream. So, like a my favorite is actually a drawing stream. So like I would watch them draw while I play games. I feel like that's perfect. But um the problem so the problem is that when they don't talk for an extended period of time, like sometimes they just go like for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes without talking. And I just completely forgot that that I even have the stream on. Alright, and like then this like and like sometimes I have just the volume super high and I forget that I have their stream on, and like then they suddenly talk, and like that has jump scared me so many times. Like when a streamer just oh hello sync. Yeah, like when a streamer just suddenly talk, and that that jump scares me.
Loudly crying face.
Yeah, sync, like you have no idea how many times you scared me like that. Okay, I actually need to like bring the upper body a little bit lower. All right, like this. So yeah, but and I remember even there was a time when like I was I was streaming, and like I just forgot that I had Sync's stream open in the background, and like just in the middle of it. Damn, I also had no idea you were watching. I was just like talking about the problem in general.
I have no idea how to solve that in my end other than letting background noise take over.
Yeah, but like I think it's not a problem with a lot of other streamers because they just have music. So like I can clearly tell when they are streaming, but I also don't like those streamers who have music. Yeah, like I prefer your streams. I feel like no background music is actually the best.
Perfect timing, I guess.
And like just finding the background music is also just a pain. Like you have to worry about like whether the music is copyrighted and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like actually before I started streaming, I also just couldn't draw without music. But and like I would also have like other art streams or even other YouTube videos open. But like now I've mostly gotten used to just draw without music. And I think what's what's happening is that me talking to a microphone. I mean, most of the time it's when there is no one talking, it's just me monologuing. But like me just monologuing has kind of replaced music, if that makes sense. Alright, just gonna crop it a bit more. Yeah, I suppose you could do something like that.
I'd love to have some way to add brush noises while using the pen. I've seen something like that in some VTuber software.
But I'm kind of curious, like, how do you have zero background sound? Are you not using the keyboard when you are drawing? I feel like if you use the keyboard, it's gonna have some like keyboard noise. But like I just hear nothing when you're not speaking. Oh yeah, this actually reminds me of a character. Maybe I will look up a reference for that character. Yeah, this hairstyle kind of seems familiar. Like I don't know if this is some like Honkai Star Rail character or something. Oh yeah, Firefly. Yeah, I guess this kind of looks similar. Maybe I will maybe I would just draw that.
Hello, never seen your videos/streams before, but wanted to drop in and support a smaller streamer and leave a like. Ike, how long I can stay though.
Hey, hello. Hello, Raven. Yeah, I feel like the the problem might just be that there is really no sound at all. Oh, you don't. You have a condenser mic.
Added a bunch of default OBS filters, but I think having a condenser mic helps with the noise reduction as well.
Hold on, like a condenser mic is the the stereotypical mic. Like is a condenser mic like these Yeti stuff, or just like a handheld mic? I forgot about the terminology, but I feel like what I'm using is a dynamic mic, which is like, oh yeah, I think yeah, because I really hear nothing in
I
your
use a mic
streams.
suppressor in the OBS mic filters, and it also filters out my keyboard.
Yeah, I don't use any filter, and I like the keyboard sound. Like before, when I was using like a blue switch, like the sound was even louder, but it was kind of making my finger hurt. So yeah, I did. So yeah, like I just didn't. Oh wait, I'm gonna look that up. What's a condenser mic?
Cardioid polar pattern, only picking voice from the front of the mic.
Yeah, I feel like a condenser mic should be picking up even more noise than, yeah, because like a condenser mic, I had a condenser mic before, and that was actually pretty loud. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your keyboard is bad. Some people's are really loud, but yours is quite calming, tbh.
Like I actually like the sound that the that mechanical keyboards make. And like one problem it kind of solves is that like people know that my stream is on, because like otherwise, like I they will just encounter the problem that I encounter with a lot of streamers, that when they don't talk and they also don't have any background noise, I just forget that I even have their stream open. And so when they do talk, it just jump scares me. Oh yeah, something else is that I've noticed that my, like the time I stream is not that consistent. Like I always stream for like 2 hours, but sometimes I start streaming towards like 9:45 or even 10 p.m. But like other time I start streaming near 9 like today. And yeah, I guess I'm not that consistent and on time. There is almost like an hour of I guess difference between like the earliest I start and like the latest I start. I feel like I remember there was even a time I started when almost at 10. But yeah, like I do notice that a lot more people show up at around 10 p.m. But like I also don't wanna start too late because I gotta go to sleep on time. And it's also that I just like the problem with sleep. Hey, hello, Silver Comet.
Hi. I feel like a 1 hour gap is pretty consistent by a mo.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe it's because I don't stream for a very long time. Like some people who stream for like 8 hours. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm studying another artist today, which is actually a little bit different from what I usually study. Like
Yeah, I was
some
there
people who
for
stream
some
for
of the
like
stream yesterday.
8 hours, like they don't. It doesn't really matter when they start because people are just always gonna catch them when they're alive. But like if I stream, because I only stream for like 2 hours. Yeah, I'm just practicing figures as usual. Like when I drew the hair, I
Yeah.
noticed that it
So
kind
what are
of
you making today?
I noticed that it kind of looked like a character seen before, and just from a quick look up, it's a character called Firefly from like Honkai Star Rail. So I've decided to just change the hairstyle a little bit to match that. Although like there isn't even that much to change. I guess it's just some minor accessories.
It does a little for me. Yep, I definitely recognize Firefly.
Yeah, like it just looked kind of similar. Actually, I'm just gonna crop the canvas even more, kind of. Yeah, and actually, like, Firefly's accessories are quite simple. It's literally just a hairband and like these bow bow ties. Okay, hold on.
I had to run some errands, so I skipped some streams. I usually try to make up for it by streaming for longer.
Yeah, kind of like, I guess just like this.
Oh, no wonder some of your streams were longer than others.
Uh, Raven, I have, yeah, I have all these answers in the description. Like, because a lot of people were asking the same question over and over, so I just decided to put all the common answers, common questions I get in the description. Yeah, thanks. Some of your streams are super long. They're like, yeah, there
Oh, Opsies, thanks.
was there one that was 12 hours long? I remember, like, there were some that just lasted for a very long time. Oh
I have
yeah,
another question. Do you have a favorite animal?
like, speaking of animal, like, I recently watched like a snippet of a documentary on YouTube which talked about like pinnacles, which are these like ice, super cold ice, super cold water, like forming like an ice, very large ice pillar underwater, which kind of just freezes anything it touches. And like the formation is kind of slow. So like you can't really see it in real time, but like in the documentary, like they just kind of sped the footage up, and like normally when we see like starfish and stuff, we don't really see them moving, right? But
Interesting.
but in that documentary, since the footage was sped up by a lot, we just saw the starfish moving. So like that was just very interesting because like when the super cold like underwater ice strand was touching the ground, it literally just freezes anything it touches. Yeah, I guess I've kind of just gotten used to XP Pen.
Oh, cool, you use an XP Pen tablet. I have an Artisol one now, but my first one was from XP Pen. It was a great drawing experience.
Yeah, so like the starfish are actually like from that time scale. Like I believe the footage was sped up by like maybe 100%. Alright, see you, Sync.
I have to go now. Have a great drawing stream. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving.
Oh wow, I did not know that. Fibonacci spirals. Yeah, it's weird how we see these numbers all the time in nature.
Hand pink waving.
Hey, hello Onigiri Bite. Oh yeah, there was also a broccoli which has a fractal shape. I believe it's called Romanesco broccoli. Like that broccoli really blew my mind.
Yep, just shows their intelligence.
But yeah, like whales are super intelligent. They're just because like I'm pretty sure their brains must be just so much bigger than that of a human. Alright, see you.
There is a leaf sea slug that can photosynthesize to live.
Yeah, like there are just so many interesting animals. Oh yeah, there was also like a spider. Like I used to be super scared of spiders, but like after I've read a book about spiders and just got a more exposure to them, I just started getting less scared of them. There was recently a spider clip I saw, which I believe was like a sun spider or something like that. But like that didn't even look like a spider. It just looks like a creature that's not even related to spiders. And that animal actually looked just pretty cute, to be honest. Oh yeah, have you seen all these videos of why it sucks to be like X animal? Like these types of video have really blown up recently.
Yeah, the only fear I have of spiders would be the ones in the Congo.
Shabafophi. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Some of them.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that video yet. I have only
Honestly, being born as a capybara sucks.
like I've seen the ones about why it sucks to be born a Komodo dragon, and also a few about like being born as a horse. Like damn, I've never realized that animals do things like that. Yeah, actually I don't even know that much about capybaras. Yeah, and like what's kind of mind
Oh
blowing?
yeah, it's survival of the fittest for Komodos.
Yeah, and like what's kind of mind blowing is that a lot of animals just don't care for their children. Like they literally just abandon their children in the wild, and like and if they come across their children, they're gonna eat them. So yeah, like the the animal world is really without mercy. Yeah, like that actually shows kind of how special humans are.
Yep, honestly, the rare few that do are a few in a dozen.
Like humans are actually super special. Yeah, like there are really just all
It
kinds of
doesn't help that
animals.
pandas lack the encouragement to survive as well.
Actually, I always have more difficulty drawing the hands compared to like drawing the arms rather than the legs. I'm not quite sure why this is the case. But somehow like drawing the arms just is just so difficult.
Same. Yeah, I don't know either. But it's something I practice with.
Yeah, it's just like kind of surprisingly difficult somehow. I guess maybe it's because I've actually drawn the legs a lot. Or maybe it's because arms just a lot of them they end up in a lot more complex positions. I guess Yeah, like generally the positions of the hands are more complex. Maybe that's a reason why. But damn, like Firefly, it goes to show just how recognizable Firefly's design is. Yeah, like I guess like recognize a good design is like is like a design that you just would be able to immediately recognize the character with just a few accessories, I guess. Yeah, character designs are kind of a weird area. Like in this case, you can literally just draw any kind of body with it. As long as you add the accessories, you can recognize that it's supposed to be this character. Actually, I don't know what makes a good character design. Actually, like in the reference, it has just these very, very big boobs. Maybe I should try to just draw it out. Oh yeah, and something that has like I've encountered multiple times is
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out as well.
like there was a time when I encountered when I saw like I don't know if it's a bot, but just someone who goes around like art streamers and art stream channels and kind of just leave like a weird message saying that they are here to boost the channel's views and like to close the gap between AI and artists.
Wait, you adding bosom now?
Yeah, I kind of want to see what happens. Hold on, I should probably make a backup in case this doesn't work. Yeah, I will make a backup. I just want to try to to see what happens. Yeah, like I don't understand these bots whose purpose is to like boost a channel's view. Like they pretend that they are helping the channel, but like I feel like it just hurts a channel more often than not because like they're just messing up the recommendation system and they just make YouTube recommend like the specific streamers videos to the wrong audience. And like I'm also just don't really understand like self promotions a lot of the time, because like I feel like self promotion just messes up the algorithm, because it's the YouTube algorithm that finds your audience for you. So like if you self promote, you're just gonna like make YouTube recommend your videos to the wrong audience. Yeah, I feel like that's better.
Well, all I know is I'm here simply because I want to be.
Yeah, thank you for being here, by the way. I feel like self promotion just isn't a good idea.
Self-promotion, in that case, it definitely causes problems. You're welcome.
But yeah, like I just find it kind of ironic that someone made a bot that's supposed to help artists by by making the bot watch their art streams. But I feel like this just hurts the channel, because it makes the algorithm recommend the video to the wrong audience. Like it's kind of ironic. But like I also haven't seen that I haven't seen that bot around anymore. Even my channel got a message like that.
Yeah, I never got that part.
Yeah, pretty strange. Yeah, and I also see people buying views, but I also don't feel like that's really a good way of doing things. Like I just feel like anything other than like YouTube recommending your videos to the right audience just wouldn't work. Because like if YouTube recommends your video to the wrong audience, then they're not gonna stick around, even if they do end up clicking on the video. Oh yeah, something else is that I feel like it's kind of important to do exactly what you want to do, because like no matter what content you make, the the YouTube algorithm is gonna direct it
Exactly.
to the right, to the appropriate audience which would appreciate a content like this. So like there is no need to try to please a specific type of people, because either way the algorithm is gonna recommend that to the people who are gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I feel like even though this style is just kind of different from like what I've previously worked with, it's also not that bad. Yeah, maybe I should add. Maybe I should just keep the space. Oh yeah, and like I also watched a Roblox animation that I really enjoyed. Like I never thought I would watch a Roblox animation. It's called Liar's Bar. Like that Roblox animation was so good. It was just super well made. Like it used to be that when I was like a kid, I watched a lot of Minecraft, a lot of Minecraft animations, but I feel like nowadays I don't. Even though nowadays like the quality of Minecraft animations
Oh, that's nice.
have improved, I don't watch a lot of them anymore. Yeah, and like the good part about
I myself couldn't get into it.
that Roblox animation is that you don't even need to be like really into Roblox to appreciate it. Like it's just generally a really good animation. Oh, and like I've like Liar Spar was like a game that got pretty popular a while ago, and I kind of wanted to get into it, but like I also have just no one to play with, and I'm not sure if there is a way to like get quick matches with strangers in this game, because like a lot of YouTubers who played it like are just playing it with their friends, and like I'm not sure if I will be able to find someone to play with. So I actually haven't checked out that game yet. But like the concept just sounds so so good. I would love to try it. Oh yeah, I also have no idea how to play poker and games like that. Blackjack. Yeah, I have no idea how to play cards. But like I guess it's such uh I guess it's just
Yeah,
like
it
such a
really does.
I guess it's just such a popular game that everyone just kind of assumes that you already know how to play it. But I guess I'm kind of pleasantly surprised that I was able to draw this so well. Like I did not expect myself to be this successful.
Simple watch a vid to get the basics for rules of card.
Yeah, yeah, true. Like when I'm playing cards with, because I also used to play cards a lot with my family, but we are not really playing poker or stuff like that. We are playing like different variations. Like there are so many variation of card games
Yeah, it's
that
coming
you
out great.
that you could that you could play. Okay, I think I just wanna do the bottom first. I just wanna make sure that it actually looks alright. I guess I won't even really bother with the like the flesh, I guess. I would just I just want to draw something that looks correct, I guess. So yeah, I won't even bother with like the flesh. I would just worry about the general form, I suppose. I want the general form to look correct. Oh yeah, but maybe I could preserve some sharpness to it. Yeah, like I'm really surprised at how good this turned out. I did not expect this to be the result. I guess I guess I must be pretty compatible with this style, or maybe just with this artist. So maybe this is a call for me to study this artist a little bit more and to kind of acquire his style, kind of. Because yeah, I'm doing a pretty good job. And I also kind of like this artist style, so I think it's also kind of perfect. Oh yeah, my favorite animal. I still haven't answered that one. Like nowadays I've seen so many interesting animals that I've never heard about before. I guess a more like I feel like even a question like what's your favorite fruit is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to practice this style as well for my practice.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, like I guess when we're young, we tend to just give super boring
Yeah,
answers.
the animal's kingdom is so vast.
Like I feel like when I was young, I just gave super boring answers like what's your favorite animal? Cats. But like there are so many animals that I've never heard about. There's actually an animal called the pistol shrimp, which was pretty incredible. Like, for an instant, the claws kind of generate as much like heat and is just as bright as the sun. And like a pistol shrimp is such a tiny animal, but like I think I saw a video of just a pistol shrimp or a mantis shrimp literally making a hole in someone's foot through his like thick leather boot. Yeah. Oh yeah. One Punch Shrimp. Yeah, it's the mantis shrimp, I believe.
One punch shrimp.
That that was so mind blowing. Like mantis shrimp is no joke. It's so strong. Like it literally made a hole in that guy's foot. It's literally like a bullet, kind of. So yeah, like crab. Yeah, that's so incredible.
Yeah, the mantis shrimp is capable of that. They punch as fast as a rifle bullet can fire.
Yeah, and like it also made me realize that like crab shells are kind of hard, and so are like mollusks. But to a mantis shrimp, they are literally nothing. Like a mantis shrimp can literally just crack open these shells like they are nothing. So so yeah. But like this also just made me appreciate human intelligence, because like just in nature it takes these animals like millions of years to like get these natural adaptations, to have these like super powerful, almost like a bullet kind of punch. But like it only really takes a human like a few hundred years to develop technology capable of just doing the same thing. Yeah, like intelligence is really the greatest thing that can ever exist. And I guess that's what kind of changed my mind about like AI safety. Because like intelligence is just so OP. So like an AI who is more intelligent than humans is going to be kind of dangerous.
True. Some animals are capable of adapting into a new environment to keep thriving. One of the best animals is definitely manatees. But alas, it's illegal to hug them.
Huh. I think after all the animal videos I've watched. Oh yeah, also starfish are kind of interesting. Like before I kind of found starfish kind of boring, but after watching that sped up footage of starfish moving, um I find them kind of interesting now as well. Yeah, actually, I think my favorite fruit
Yeah,
is like
exactly.
these yellow dragon fruits. Like normal dragon fruits are great, but I don't know if there's a name for these, but like these yellow dragon fruits were with almost transparent flesh. These are just so good. Yeah, starfish is pretty magical.
They have so many unique species. There's even a zombie one.
Oh wow, starfruit. I don't think I have ever eaten one. Actually, I think I have eaten one.
Star fruit is one of my favorite fruits.
Like I keep seeing it at the supermarket, but I think I've only eaten it once. And like it tastes I guess it tastes kind of too fresh if I can describe the taste. It kind of tastes like grass with how fresh it is. So I actually don't like that taste too much. But yeah, it has such an interesting shape.
Well, it's sour, but to me near the end has a slight sweetness.
Oh wow, tomato. Like I know tomato is a fruit, but for me it's more like a vegetable. Actually, just anything with seeds in it is a fruit. So like cucumber and stuff are technically fruits.
Please,
Please. Oh, hello, deck. Yeah, I feel
hello.
I feel like just even pumpkins are fruits now that I think about it, because pumpkins also have seeds. But yeah, seriously, this artist is so great. Yeah, this artist is called Zazamid D, although he has multiple accounts.
It can also help clean bacteria on your tongue as well as help fight cancer cells.
Yeah, I like oranges. Oh, but actually, I think a fruit that can be easily bought, I think it has to be mangoes. I just like mangoes so much. And it's also easier to find compared to dragon fruits. Yeah, when orange juice gets inside your eyes.
Doesn't feel that way when it gets on her eyes.
Alright, I think the shoelaces are kind of just like this. Alright. Okay, so now I should do this leg. Oh yeah, but
A reed.
I just I just don't like this really big spider. I feel like if a spider is small, I can accept it. But these Australian huntsman spider. Alright, see you, Big Z.
I have to go love your art.
Oh, but actually, I feel like nowadays I pronounce Z more like Z. Whereas I used to pronounce it more like Z. I guess it's just because saying Z
Why,
is
Z?
shorter, maybe. The
Like
EDM
the Edom
guy.
guy.
What EDM guy? I'm not familiar with that. Okay, so... Oh, Z.
Said,
Oh yeah, but like... I guess one of the cleanest animation I've seen so far is the one with Bikora playing buckshot roulette. But like the Roblox the Roblox animation I saw today about Liar's Bar, that one was just so smooth. I loved it.
from One Piece or Ice Age.
Oh yeah, but that reminds me, I've watched so many videos about One Piece, but I never got the courage to actually start reading One Piece. I feel like it's just been going on for so long at this point. It's gonna take such a long time to catch up. Although I feel like maybe I've watched so many videos about One Piece that I maybe I already know everything about it. Like I've read the first, I think, volume of One Piece, and just one name really stuck with me. Like Toby. Oh damn. Wow, you must have binged it. I heard it has like 1,000 episodes or something.
Well, it's all right. Crazy thing is I caught up to the anime in a month and a few weeks.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. Oh wow, that's incredible.
The anime I'm waiting for right now is Denmachi. Hestia Bestia.
Oh nice. Like I actually oh wait. I think yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad. I guess the
Chu, you
shape
know
kinda
about
looks
Demeter on a
weird.
gear.
Yeah, we'll just leave it like that.
Honestly, don't recall much of it. One of those I can rewatch because I don't remember.
Oh yeah, also I think maybe the way YouTube displays ages is that they just remove anyone who's not 18 from the statistics. Because right now in my YouTube dashboard, literally 100% of people are above the age of 18. Like I think 75% of people are from 20 are from 18 to like 20 are from like 18 to 24 and the rest
It's
are
all good.
like
I delved into the
24
light
and
novels
above.
to know more of the story.
But like clearly there are some people who are underage and are watching my videos. So like I don't know how YouTube actually like displays these statistics.
I'd hope so.
Like because the common oh damn. Yeah.
I mean, when I was underage, I was 18 as well, according to my account, Bo.
Yeah, so like the common advice like because there are just so many controversies around like YouTubers talking to minors. So like the common advice given by a lot of like content creators for like if you want to create your own Discord is to
Who
just
knows, when it
like
comes to these things, YouTube in of itself has its problems.
yeah, probably. Like the common advice is to just ban anyone who is underage from Discord or to just completely isolate them from like the adults. So like the kids are just completely separate from adults on Discord. So I think I also want to
Not
adopt.
like us proceeds to play.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's also about like lying about ages because like when I was even when I was like 13, like actually I created my account when I was like 9 and back then I just lied about my age. I said I was like 30 something. So um so I guess like people just lie about their age. But yeah, like I also feel like the best practice is to just like separate adults from kids in online spaces, especially on Discord. I feel like in like public spaces like a YouTube live stream, it's not a big deal because people are generally not as people generally keep to themselves. But like on Discord, people I guess because on Discord it's a little more private. So like people can sometimes get really degenerate.
Yeah, lying about ages can be a problem. I never did that personally.
So I think on Discord it's kind of important to kind of just separate adults from kids. And also because I feel like when there are kids around, people just have to censor themselves. And like I guess in a space full of adults, it's kind of not pleasant to censor yourself just because there is a kid on the server. So I think it just generally it's better to just separate both groups. And I think for my server, I also want to do the same. Like people who are underage are just gonna get a role underage, and they're only gonna be able to access channels that yeah.
I'm definitely sure that on Discord they have it so they know the age of those on the app.
Like a lot of Discord servers just straight up ban people who are under 18 so that they just don't have to deal with this problem to begin with. But I think for me, I just want to keep both groups separate on my server. I feel like that's a better solution. And that's also less radical than just straight up banning anyone who's less than 18. Yeah, actually, I have no problem. I have no experience really operating a Discord server before. And like I guess nowadays, like I am someone who uses Discord servers a lot though, but like not really recently, and I feel like maybe things have changed. Oh yeah, also I used to be able to just use animated emojis. And it was powered by a plugin, I believe, that comes with the Vancord extension. But like today, for some reason, it just stopped working. So that's kind of weird. Oh yeah, and I remember when I started using Discord, Discord Nitro wasn't even a thing. Like at first when they started like experimenting with global emojis, there was a server called the Blob server where that server provided like global blob emojis to anyone. And I guess that was kind of an experiment to test out Nitro features. Yeah, because I remember like when the blob server when the blob server stopped providing global emotes, that's when Nitro appeared. And also I think I'm pretty much the one of the first Discord users because I started using Discord pretty much the moment it came out. Yeah, like when I started using it, Nitro and stuff like that wasn't even a thing. And like back then, Discord was full of teenagers like me. And it also wasn't as popular. Yeah, I think like after COVID.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
Yeah, I think after COVID, Discord really started. Yeah, only gamers knew it. And, you know, back then it was mostly teenagers.
Only the gamers knew back then.
Yeah, like I found out about Discord because I was playing a multiplayer game and they had a Discord server for it. So that's how I found out about it. But I think the and like back then there wasn't even really a problem that like the problem with like all these predators or stuff like that, it wasn't even the problem back then. I think it's I think it's a problem now because there are so many non-gamers on it. Like all these normal people are on it and they just brought these problems to the platform. Because I feel like before I didn't really heard about these problems. Or maybe it's also because like back then it was full of teenagers and now these people have grown up. Oh yeah, something about power hungry mods that really left like a bad impression on me at the time was like there was a guy, like I was just joining popular anime servers, and like there was just this guy who was a mod on one popular anime server. So I was like, okay. But then when I joined another server, he was mod on that one as well. Like I was just joining a bunch of servers to get global emojis. Because back then, some servers just had global emojis, while other servers just don't have. And I don't know how that. Yeah, I will get to that part. So like back then there were servers that just have global
How power
emojis.
hungry we talking?
And yeah, so I joined a bunch of like these global global emoji servers. Like back then Nitro didn't even exist. So some server just provided global emojis for free. And like I joined one server, they're mod on it. Then I joined another server and they are mod on that one again. Like I joined like 7 different servers and they are mod on literally all of them. So like it's like with these Reddit mods who are like I think I read about like just a handful of mods are control like 90% of subreddits, stuff like that. So like they are literally mod on every like big servers, which was just which was just kind of incredible. Like this is kind of like I guess the Discord mods people talk about. Yeah, like literally he was like nowadays are all these
Here's
people
my mod resume.
people working multiple jobs. Like that guy is just mod on literally every server. Like that's just like I don't know, but like that just seems like very power hungry behavior. Oh, and like people not touching grass is not a recent phenomenon because like clearly even back then this was already a thing. So yeah, like that was like I'm pretty sure there's just like a clique of Discord mods or something like that, like a cabal, a secret Discord mod cabal. Oh, hello, Geb.
Sometimes not even touching grass can save them.
Yeah, so like there is just like all these factions of like it's literally just a Discord server, but like they are taking it so seriously. They think it's they think they're like I don't even know how to describe it. But like being mod on like every single popular server is clearly not normal. Oh, and I forgot if I even talked about this, but I mean, they're not just the new sheriff in town. They're like every single.
They think they're the new sheriff in town.
They're like the sheriff in every town. Like, literally, if you run them in one server, you just. It's gonna carry over to other servers as well. Like, let's say you piss them off in one popular server and they ban you in that server. Well, like if you go to another server, well, turns out there's still mod on that server as well, so they're just gonna ban you in like every popular server. So like that's actually crazy. How like someone who's dedicated enough can just amass so much power, and like at the end it doesn't even matter. Well, I guess maybe now it matters. Yeah, like pissing them off is literally
Never thought of that.
like pissing off the shadow government or something like that. Like a secret Discord shadow government. But yeah, I guess after Nitro was introduced and these servers stopped providing global emotes, I guess like these servers probably lost their power. Because like the only reason people joined them is to have global emojis. But like after Nitro, after Discord finished testing this new feature, like all the global emojis are gone. So I think at that point I just left all these servers. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty obscure history. That's a pretty obscure Discord history. That only the most terminally online, or I guess just the most early users are gonna remember. Yeah, I guess that just makes me realize how early I was. But it's, yeah, it's also kind of funny. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've talked about a
Grinning
time
face with sweat.
when I become a mod in a server and I just I just ended up banning everyone from that server. That server had like I think a couple hundred people in it. But like I just randomly joined that server and then I got pulled into like a group chat, into like a group DM, and that group DM was like some kind of secret resistance in that server because like the mods are power abusing. So like one of the mod just created that group chat. I guess that mod didn't like how the server was run. So like he just added a bunch of people. And like we just waited until the other mods are asleep. And then he just gave everyone in that group chat mod. And like we just banned everyone in that server. Yeah, that server had a couple hundred people. It was pretty big at the time. But like then we just like banned everyone and the server was gone. So like Discord is, I guess back then Discord was pretty funny. It was full of like different factions and like people working in the shadow and stuff like that. And I was part of it.
My goodness.
Yeah, and like the crazy part is just one person can destroy an entire server. Like that's just great. And yeah, like I think that was the only time I became a mod. And I just banned like I think I managed to ban like around 50 people or something like that before everyone else was gone. Yeah, like that was pretty funny. I guess that's why nowadays I'm pretty cautious about this kind of stuff because like I guess I know what could happen if you're not careful about this. But yeah, like that was so funny. I remember like we waited until like I we waited until like 2 a.m. until all the other mods went to bed. And like we just afterward he like the corrupted mod, I guess that's how I will call him. Like he just gave mod to all of us and we just banned everyone. That was pretty fun. I guess I was also mod in just another small server, but I actually didn't do anything in that server. Yeah, like I guess that's also the thing. Like a lot of time, a lot of mods are just they don't even do anything. Like when I became a mod in a small server, I just did nothing because nothing needed to be moderated. Yeah, I guess like banning people that time was still the most fun I've had. And like that one only lasted for a few minutes because like all the people we were like around 15 in that group chat. So like 15 people banning everyone in a server. Pretty much everyone is just gone in like a few minutes. I guess nowadays there are more safeguards for this kind of stuff. So maybe nowadays this kind of stuff won't happen anymore, which is actually pretty sad. I wish I could get involved in something like that again. But yeah, I realize I've been using Discord for a very long time. Lol. Yeah, I used to have
Don't
grift.
tell me you used to grief random mix servers. Face blue smiling.
Yeah, I used to have grift. Like, not just Minecraft servers. Also, a lot of, like, there was also like a public pics. So, like, after Reddit's r/place. So, yeah, I participated in Reddit's first r/place. And afterward, a lot of like r/place clones popped up.
I can only imagine the chaos.
Oh yeah, speaking of chaos, I also imagine that in the group chat there were some people who didn't even manage to get mod because they got like the first few people who got mod were so fast that like these people got banned before they even managed to receive mod. So like these people waited until like 2 a.m. but they missed out on the banning.
Face pink tears.
Yeah, I guess I was lucky enough that yeah, I guess I was lucky that I actually got the role before the other mods banned me. So I actually managed to ban like 30 people. Like 30, 50 people. But I remember not too much. I don't think I've banned 100 people. Like I would love to be able to just ban 100 people in a row. But I think that didn't happen. Um, so so like after r/place happened, there were a lot of just other collaborative pixel canvas that popped up, and so like at the time, just my just a friend group of mine on Discord also started their own canvas on the collaborative pixel program website, I guess. And I was also part of that server. But like I actually wasn't the one who griefed at first, but like someone griefed the canvas and like they accused me of griefing, which I didn't. But because of that, I got banned from the server. So like in return I just really griefed the canvas. And yeah. So I guess that's also something that's scary because they were literally working on the canvas for a month. Hey, hello, Mochi. Yeah, I think I have kind of improved. Oh, but you remind me,
I haven't seen
it's
one of
already
your
been
lives in so long loudly raised.
it's already
And
been
your
two
art is
hours.
amazing, BTW. Up
Um, I guess for now I will just like I guess I will just draw the hair a little bit and I will call it a day. Oh, thank you by the way, Mochi. Yeah, but I guess that's also kind of the danger of banning someone on Discord, is that they could retaliate. Like they were literally working on the canvas for a month, and there was also no way to back up the canvas. And Yeah, like that's I guess that's what I'm kind of scared about Discord because I kind of know what can happen, and I've both seen and also done some of these actions. So like I am very familiar with Discord shenanigans and power struggles and like this kind of stuff. So lol.
With telling your internet war crimes fondly, face green smiling.
Yeah, but like I guess the problem is that now I am on the other side. Like I'm not on the side of the the trolls anymore. Now I'm actually on the I guess good side, but like I'm on the side of a server admin now. So I actually have to prevent things like that from happening.
Immature.
I guess it's like these cops turned criminal.
Nah, he's a troll deep down.
No, but like nowadays I'm more mature, so I won't do something like that anymore. But yeah, I have to prevent people like
It
me.
just has yet to show itself.
But I think I will also be pretty good at the job because like I know what people could do. So I think maybe I'm actually the perfect fit to start a Discord server. Like I feel like someone who doesn't know what can happen wouldn't know how to prevent this kind of stuff. But I've actually seen both sides. I mean, not both sides. I only know one side, which is like I guess the bad guy's side. But I feel like that's gonna be useful. But like other than Discord, I've also been just mod on other smaller websites, and I also just didn't do anything because like honestly, like there just isn't a whole lot of moderation in general to be done. So like actually I do believe that like servers with like a couple dozens of mods, like a lot of these mods literally do nothing and are just like using their mod role to show off. Okay. But yeah, I bet you didn't expect this from me. I feel like just a lot of I feel like a lot of art streamers, maybe because I don't know about a lot about them, but I feel like a lot of them are kind of boring. I've yet to see someone who has done a lot of stuff. Yeah, like getting your own getting your own color.
Can confirm. Hot mod role on a server just to get my own alert role C.
Yeah, and I guess something else about being mod is that I guess it's part of human nature, but people just naturally respect you more when you're a mod. I'm not even like I feel like this is just human nature. It's not something that you can fight against. But yeah, I feel like for a very long time I just kind of didn't like mods. Yeah, I feel like just a lot of them are just there and not doing anything. But like now that I have a Discord server, I don't know how to I actually don't know how to manage this kind of stuff. Because there was a time when I hosted my own website, like my own forum, and it had enough users to warrant getting mods. And I think I didn't do a good job of finding good mods. And I also didn't know like who to trust and stuff like that. So I think that time it didn't work out too well. Yeah, I will have to think about it. But like being a mod on Discord, uh like if in the wrong hand it can definitely just destroy a server if that mod suddenly decides to ban everyone. But yeah, I have a Discord server now, so
I see.
oh yeah, maybe I'll just leave the eyes like that. Oh yeah, this is actually great.
I see. Oh, you have it great.
Alright. Yay, I think it's done. Maybe I just need to crop it a bit more. I feel like. Yeah, let's crop it. Alright, perfect. Okay, it's done. I guess thank you for joining me today. It's still like the second. Yeah, actually like this turned out so well. I yeah,
Yeah, it looks great.
it's just so much better than what I expected. I guess this is a sign for me to keep studying this artist because I think I think yeah, maybe our styles are pretty compatible. Yeah, thank you, Souls.
Welcome.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and and I will see you tomorrow. So yeah, bye bye, Silver Comet, and yeah, the artist is in the description.
Is the artist named in the description?
Yeah, it's in the reference section, so you can just check it out if you wanna study it for yourself. Yeah, bye bye, Silver Comet. Bye bye, Souls. Bye bye, Onigiri Bite, and bye bye, Geb. I will see you tomorrow.
Saya Peace.